Hey everyone, another Doge is here, welcome back to my channel. So, my new headset still hasn't arrived yet, which means, yeah, we're doing another TTS voiceover this time. In the last video, I showed you my league starter for the new season, a Wave of Conviction Elementalist. But let's be real, that build just couldn't take me any further, especially when it comes to boss fights. I couldn't beat any of them. So, I've switched to a different build, one that's pretty popular right now, Lightning Conduit. Right now I'm farming a bit of currency using the ritual strategy, and yep, as you just saw, I ran into a divine orb. One of the main reasons I switched to this build was because I spotted a really good body armor on trade. It was a 6-link, had solid resistances, and came with additional damage reduction, which is exactly the affix I wanted. It was listed for 1 divine, but I bargained with the seller and got it for just 100 chaos. Not bad, right? Even better, the socket colors were 5 blue and 1 red. A perfect fit for transitioning into Lightning Conduit. Another reason I made the switch is because there's a mercenary setup that pairs really well with lightning-based damage. Well, technically you can use other elements too, but lightning is kind of the meta right now. I haven't finished building my merc setup yet, I'm still a bit short on currency. But once I do, in the next video, you'll definitely see a noticeable damage boost. Unlike Wave of Conviction, Lightning Conduit is a build where you have to alternate between 2 different skills. At first, I really wasn't used to it, constantly switching back and forth felt kind of awkward. But then I noticed something. My damage felt 10 times higher, huh? Okay, maybe not that crazy, but according to POE, it's about 4 times more DPS. Still, in actual gameplay, it definitely feels way more than just 4x. For the first time this league, I can finally kill bosses. That said, I also made some changes to my passive tree. I dropped a few nodes that gave spell suppression. And since I haven't fully invested in dexterity-based gear or passives yet, I've definitely become a bit squishier than before. Now, on paper POE says I have 104k EHP. Which sounds amazing, right? But the reality is, no spell suppression kinda sucks. I'll probably fix this once I hit level 95 or 96. Then I'll be able to finish my tree and make the build a lot tankier overall. Another thing I have to admit. In the last video, I said my golems could survive even in T16 maps. Well, turns out, not always true. As the monsters get stronger, my golems have been dying a lot more often. And that's actually a big deal, because I rely on them for chaos resistance. If they die, my chaos residential drops below the 75% cap. But honestly, that's not even the worst part. My mana regen also depends on my lightning golem. So when it dies, my mana drains super fast. And I can't cast skills properly. Which means I just kind of stop mid-map and everything falls apart. Both of these issues have already happened to me. But considering I just switched to this build, I guess it's pretty normal to run into stuff like this. I'll work on fixing both of these problems. And you'll see the updates in the next video. I'll leave the POE link in the video description below. If you have any questions or if you think there's something wrong with my build, please let me know in the comments. This is actually my first time playing Lightning Conduit, so I'm sure I've made a few mistakes here and there. Oh, and maybe it's just because I was recording. But this map turned out to be super lucky. I ended up with some nice gear drops. Plus that divine orb you saw at the beginning. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.